Hello everybody, this is my new loop slicer Frankenbreaker. You can load up to 4 samples into it and switch between them if you like. For now I'm just gonna stay with the aim and break that's included with Drambo. As you hear, at 73 BPM it's a bit skippy. So I go over here, and here under pitches you have the individual pitches. The arm break is number 1. So I started and find well, a spot where it's not skippy anymore and sounds nice. That should be about right. Then yeah, under pick and mix here, you right now it's set to manual, so the slider decides which loop to play. The loops 2, 3 and 4 I made on the desktop with Jamsticks 4 feeding MIDI from Jamsticks 4 to all sorts of things. I don't remember what. Yeah. Those are available, and you can either manually switch between them, do it randomly. I just noticed that the decay is turned down a little bit, the global decay. Well, didn't sound like it, was probably open far enough for it to work. But well, actually, when you're skipping between and you have common decay, it can make it sound a bit more uniform. And maybe you can fill the gaps with reverb if you want that. Okay, so and there's a way to do it with a sequencer. And what can be interesting, well, if you trigger notes at the same time, yeah, you change 2 things at the same time, the loop and also the position in the loop. Yeah, okay, back to manual and the arm and break. Then I have a scratch pad that basically does the same thing as the global pitch control, but well, with an XY pad, momentary it skips back. And yeah, you can have effects where it sounds like it gets slower, but actually it's still in time and just the individual slices are slowed down. Yep, that's the scratch pad. Then there's a little bit of sound shaping there. On the one hand, there's well, the whole sound is split into a bottom and upper half, and the bottom half is saturated, if you want, like that, at which point it crosses over, defines the slider. If you really want to hear what the bottom does, just turn the top all the way down and see what you get. I think I like that, and then mix the top back in. And then at the end here is a little bit of parallel compression. Yeah, I like it like that. Now to the effects. Well, the main track, the first track, doesn't have any output. It's routed right into the effects, those effects. And yeah, they're all in series, so there's a vary speed in the end, and whatever you do before it runs into the vary speed too. And then there's the second row of effects. And of course it gets funner when you have more of it on the same screen. So top right, the rectangle there, that's now red. That you can have the triggers in the bottom and 2 rows, or if you take those out you can have all 3. If you want to use the triggers, it's important that this track is selected, because yeah, otherwise they don't work. That splashy module in the first effects rack has 4 convolution reverbs in there, and well, depending on where you hit it, this one is a spring reverb, this one too, and the bottom 2 are more washy. Yeah, so I guess that's it. If you enjoy my stuff and would like to send some money my way, that's possible now. I put up a Coffee account, and yeah, you can find it at Patch Storage at the donate button. Yeah, thanks everybody for liking, subscribing, watching, commenting, those things. I enjoy it. It sounds funny, but I do appreciate it. Well, yeah. Have a good one.